Hello there, wonderful people. Thank you, family, for joining me today. It's an amazing day, and I'm glad you're here. This is Mccoles World, and you are traveling and study abroad in Chi. Okay, on this channel is everything about traveling. Okay, getting the chances and the opportunities to travel abroad for work, studies, vacations, conferences, internships, and whatnot. I'm too excited to be bringing you this offer today. Right. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. If you are new, welcome to the channel. Do well to subscribe and hit on the notification bell so you will know what's coming next. Okay. Thank you so much. In today's video, we are going to the UK. We're going to the UK. Okay. Commonwealth Fellowship Scholarship. Okay. Thesis-based masters and PhD programs. Okay, so I'll give you all the gist about what you have to do and know about this scholarship. All right, it's fully funded, travel expenses, everything is catered for, accommodation. You are even given thesis grant. Right, your thesis you're doing, you're giving grants for your research, and it's an amazing package that you would love to jump on. Okay, it's into two categories. They have nominating agencies that you would have to apply to, and I would say that each nominating agency, each agency, they have their own ways of recruiting. Okay, these recruiting agencies. I'll give them all to you during the explanation of the video so you can know where to go and how to do it. So that's what this video is entirely going to be about. I will explore all these agencies and how to get them, okay, so that you can send your applications through them, because they would have to check and validate your documents in order to be considered, to these scholarships in the UK, right? So it's all about the universities in the UK, and it will give you these fundings to do your research work or studies in the UK. So that's what it's all about. Let's go, and I'll show you. All right, welcome. This is what I was on about. We are on the Commonwealth scholarships, okay? Commonwealth Scholarship Masters application. And like I said, it's an amazing scholarship that you can have to study in the UK, okay? So I'll drop all these links down the description so you can check them out and apply. So this is how the page looks like if you come on Commonwealth scholarships. So you choose your nationality here, right? So I've selected Ghana. From the drop down, you can see different countries, eligible countries here. India is out here, Kenya, Jamaica, Lesotho, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Rwanda, and all of that. So I'll go in for Ghana, and then I'll go next, and it will just take you to the next page, and it says welcome to the registration and login page for the Commonwealth Scholarship Commissions. It is Commission's Master's application form. It is recommended that your login user name is the same as your email address. Okay, so if you're returning, yes, you just sign in. If you're new, you go out here, you put in your stuff, you call password, and then you submit, and then you go on and on and on, right? So this is about, it's quite simple and an easy process to go about it, okay? And I'll be exploring other forms for you here. So like I said, they are into two categories. They have the nominating agencies, okay? Yes, they have some two agencies forms that you can apply to the scholarship. So this is the national nominating agencies, and they have the non-governmental organizations as well. So when you come out here, I'll leave this link as well down so you can check it. So the national agencies nominate candidates for Commonwealth Masters and PhD scholarships for least developed countries and fragile states. Okay, so below are the contact details of the agencies who are invited to nominate for these scholarships. So each nominating agency have their own eligibility criteria and selection process. Please refer any queries regarding application directly to the nominating agencies. So here you come to choose your region, or regions: Africa, Asia, British Overseas Territories, Caribbean, and all that. For the sake of this video, I will go straight to Africa. I mean, you can see Ghana straight here, Cameroon here. So many countries are all here. Malaysia is even out here, and then all that. So South Africa is here, Sri Lanka, Tanzania, and all that. So I'll just go straight and I'll hit GH. You click on the I, it will tell you who is responsible for it, and it says agency nominates for Masters Award only. This is the name, Mr. Joseph Issa, coordinator of scholarship awards, blah blah blah. That's the email address, and that's the website, the Ghanaian website, that's the phone number. So if you're in Ghana and you want to apply to this scholarship, reach out to this mister, and he would have you covered and tell you whatever is going on there. If you hit this Cameroon, they'll have it all here. This is a university department, higher of education director, and that's the website, and the email is all out here. Botswana, Lesotho, Malawi, and whatnot. They have all these out here. Nigeria, when you hit here, you have the email address, you have the website, and the phone number. Okay, so if you send them an email and they're not responding, do want to give them a call. Yeah, the Federal Scholarship Board, Abuja, Scholarship Administration, and all that, they will just get you covered. Rwanda is all here as well. So this is the nominating agencies. Now let's go on to another page I have here, which is also another way of getting onto it. These are the NGOs and charitable body nominators. Yes, they are as well given the privilege to choose and recruit students. Okay, so NGOs and charitable bodies are invited to nominate candidates for both Commonwealth PhD and that of Masters. Okay, so please know that in addition to the limitations below, each of these nominators have their own eligibility and selection criteria. Okay, so they have the Collins Educational and Legal Assistance Trust. You can visit their website and hit them up. They have the Commonwealth Disabled People's Forum, eligible Masters countries, Africa, Asia, and all that. You visit them out here. PhD. They have the Forum for African Women Educationalists. These are the countries eligible. Africa only. Harley Access Network. Sadly, I think this is just for Harley members. I was checking this out the last time, and I realized you should be a member in order to have access to the scholarship. So you can just go on and hit them up. It says Africa only, eligible Masters countries. So when you hit it, these are the countries below. You can visit their website and keep in touch with them. They have the Wellcome Trust. It's a political, financially independent global charitable foundation with a mission to improve health through research. Okay, eligible countries: Kenya, Malawi. PhD countries: Kenya, Malawi. Okay, so you can just reach out to them, and then you see how it goes. This is for women. Here is for disabled, I believe, disabled people from all around all countries of the Commonwealth. So if you know or you have a family member who's disabled and would like to pursue further studies, this will be a great offer. Okay, encourage him or her or them to apply, and possibly maybe they'll get on with it. So they have masters. These are the countries here: Asia, okay, the Caribbean, the Pacific's here as well. Yeah, PhD. I think it goes in the same. Yeah. So this is amazing. Okay, right, let's move on to the next page I have. This is the master scholarships. Okay, now let's get on to the masters, and then from there we'll get on to the PhD. Now this is the whole overview of it. Take your time and then read. Okay, and once we go to how to apply, let's check the overview. By the way, the agency nominated masters program is one of the 3 masters programs offered by the Commonwealth Scholarship Commission. The Commonwealth Scholarship Commission in the UK provides the UK government scholarship scheme led by international development objectives and all of that. You can just go ahead and just read it. Okay, how to apply. Now, application for Commonwealth Masters Scholarships 2022-2024 academic year are open now. Closing date is 18th of October. You can go out here and apply. Application must be made through here. Candidates must apply to one of the below nominating agencies as well as the CSE. So you need to reach out to these either national nominating agencies or the selected non-governmental organizations and charitable bodies. And after that, you submit an application to the CSC portal. Okay. Candidates must apply, yes, below. Nominating agencies will then put forward candidates to the CSC. Okay, CSC does not accept direct applications for these scholarships. So to be considered, yes, you need to either go through these two routes. Okay, now each nominating agency oversees its own selection. Like they said, they have their own eligibility criteria and whatnot. Candidates must check with the nominating agency for their specific advice and rules for applying and their own eligibility criteria. Okay, so please make sure you reach out to them and then have a chat with them and all that. Agencies will nominate candidates to the CSC by December 2022. So you need to go on and make sure you apply to these. The CSC is unable to accept any applications that are not submitted via the online system. And supporting documents, proof of citizenship, full transcript or higher education qualifications, including to-date transcripts of any course currently being studied, with certified translations if not in English, references from at least 2 individuals or institutional letterhead, and all of that. Okay, so this is how you have to apply. Now, choosing a university or course. You may find the following resources useful when researching your choices of institution and course of study in the UK. So you go to Study UK, the website, to find steps to postgraduate studies. Postgrad, you can find information about schools, prospects, and all of these. These will help you out to choose your school, candidate eligibility. You must be a citizen of or have been granted refugee status by an eligible Commonwealth country, or be a British protected person. Okay, be permanently resident in an eligible Commonwealth country, be available to start academic studies in the UK by the start of the UK academic year in 2023 September, and by September 2023 hold a first degree of at least upper second class 1 or a second class lower, 2.1 higher, 2.2 lower. Okay, and all of that. Unable to afford your study and have provided all supporting documents and all of that. The list goes on and on and on. We have the eligible countries here, Bangladesh, and all of that. You can just go ahead and check them out. Okay, completing the form. Yes, once you are referred to the CSC, you should come out here and check all of these. List all undergraduate and postgraduate university qualifications obtained, up to 10 publications and prices, and all of that. You check them all out. Okay, and now this is very important. Check this out. Now, in the first part, you should explain development issues at the global, national, and local level. Development issues connected to your chosen CSC development theme and wider sector. In the second part, you should explain how you intend to apply your new skills. It's more of writing an essay or personal statement. Okay. In the third, you should outline what you expect will change in development terms following your scholarship, including outcomes that you aim to achieve, the time frame for the implementations and all that, who the beneficiaries will be. And in the fourth, you should write about how the impact of your work could be best measured. Okay, so make sure you go by these when you're writing your essay. Confirm what your award objectives are and how each of them will be met by the scholarship program. I would, if I were you, I would outline them. I'll pen them all down and make sure I write on each of these ones. This will really help you to have more than 500 words. Okay, if you should go by them one after the other. All right, confirm what your award objectives and how each of them will benefit. Each of them will be met by the scholarship program. Confirm what your career plans are for the 5-year following your scholarship. Confirm your long-term career plans. Provide a personal statement to summarize the ways in which your personal background has encouraged you to want to make an impact. Summarize the ways in which you are engaged in voluntary activities and opportunities you have had to demonstrate leadership up to 500 words. All right, and provide a scan of your passport or national identity card. and all that. So this uses document as an example of the questions asked within the online system. So you can click here, this document, and it will give you answers to some questions that they've answered. Applications can only be accepted through the online application portal. So this is how to go about it and how to complete the form. The selection process goes on here, and other stuff you can read. Financial assistance as well here. So you have stipend, living allowance, and the rate is £1,236 per month, or £1,516 per month, for those at universities in the London metropolitan area. The rates quoted at current levels. And warm clothing allowance, wow. Thesis grant towards the cost of preparing a thesis or dissertation, where applicable, study travel grants, and if you have children and are widowed, divorced, or a single parent, child allowance of £529 per month for the first child. This is amazing. And £131 per month for the second child, and it goes on and on and on. So this is just amazing. If you share that you have a disability, a full assessment of your needs and eligibility for additional financial support will be offered by the CSC. So the CSC's family allowances are intended to only be used as a contribution towards the cost of maintaining your family in the UK. Okay, so you go ahead and then you check them all out. They have general conditions here. Make sure you read, and if you have any questions, you can just go ahead and check this part out. Okay, inquiries. Yeah, you have a contact form here, and you just reach out to them. So this is that for the master scholarship. The next one is the PhD scholarships. I believe it goes down the same drain, same process. I believe same process. So yeah, choosing a university the same as we exposed earlier. I believe they are all the same. Yeah, the same process and all that. So what is actually important is to make sure you reach out to these agencies, okay, these nominating agencies, these people in charge of recruiting, and that's the first thing you would have to do. And then once they accept you, they can just refer you to the CSC, and then you can make your application, and then you write your personal statement or your essay in that wise. So that's about the Commonwealth scholarships. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section, and I would be so glad to help. All right. So that was the Commonwealth Scholarship 2023, an amazing scholarship you should jump on. The deadline is in October. I forgot to mention that. The deadline is in October, so do well to jump on it, okay? And get your stuff together, like I said, your documents together, recommendation letters, English proficiency test, and all of that, so that you can apply to these scholarships. So that's all about it today. Thank you for staying up till now. I hope you will benefit from these videos, and let me know if you make a headway. Okay, have a good one. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.